Hey guys, Pokemon here. In today's video, we're traveling officially to the Safari Zone, and it's all the way over in Santiago, Chile. So we got ourselves an 8-hour flight to take today. But first things first, we're going to start off with the Community Day special background time research. And in this one, we get two toted out encounters. First one isn't shine. That's okay, because last month, this was the one that shined, the one with the background. So let's see if we can do it again. I missed it on the comm day and missed it again here, but that's okay. Honestly, just love that we get ourselves some extra encounters with it. And today we have ourselves a big adventure all the way from one country to another. We'll see how this goes. Adrian's going to be joining me for the adventure this time, which should be a lot of fun. And there is the background for Toted Out, which just looks so good. But let's see what we get today on this amazing trip. Let's start the adventures. JK. Hey, big monkey. Yeah, one shiny, baby. Hey, Rainstorm. Get cooked, bro. Get cooked. I got a shiny monkey in the middle, bro. Mid monkey. Okay, I need to pick it up because I'm talking smack to the Rainstorm. It's about to zap me, dude. I'm about to become Zapdos incarnate. You little green monkey. Or as I like to call it, rainy hour. Yeah, so funny. Okay, we got ourselves a Heatran here. We could get a purple eye lad. I believe in us. 3, 2, 1. Purple. Oh, it is purple. Let's go. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about the double shiny streak anymore, which is amazing. But tomorrow we do. But we get ourselves our second shiny of the stream. Despite being stuck in a thunderstorm and hiding under something, we get ourselves a shiny Heatran, which is big W's. Love that. Its IVs, I'm going to be honest with you, are not great. But I could look past its blemishes. It looks great. It's looking really good. It would not like to be in this rain right now, but that's okay. We don't have to talk. But first of all, shiny. Oh my God, shiny again. Is that back-to-back? Dude, another shiny Heatran. 21-21. 21-21. Guys, this Heatran's about to start his rap career. Let's go, dude. Good luck, man. Good luck. The little savagery is back-to-back shiny Heatrans. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's back-to-back. IVs? Yeah, they're all right. It's 21-21. It's not the bad, you know. Watch this. Ready, guys? 3, 2, 1, shiny. Bam. Hey, dude, is that 3 straight shiny Heatrans? Oh my God, we might be using up too much luck today. 3 straight shiny Heatrans, guys. Not 1, not 2, but 3 straight. What are we doing today? What are we on? We're just being savages. 3 straight shiny Heatrans. The thunderstorm really said, let me give you the Heatrans at least. Like, you know, we're taking all your thunder. Taking all. I've been able to stream for as long as I was able to today, especially considering, you know, how late. Oh, let's go. Look at that in the outro of the stream. We got the garbage, baby. Got ourselves a little bit of garbage. Hey, we love that garbage. What's funny is I'm standing, there's a garbage like right here too. Look, it's your twin, homie. It's your twin. It's your twin. Little garbage right at the end. Right at the end of the stream. This is why you stay for the outros, for the thank yous, for the amazingness. Let's get some dubbies. And now Thomas and I just got done playing some basketball, and we got here 9 eggs. I don't know, that came out weird. But let's see if we get ourselves maybe a shiny from these eggs, because of course we need the 2 shinies today. Now today is also the start of the bug out event with the brand new Pokemon Sizzlipede debuting Pokemon Go. But first, I gotta drive all the way up to Adri's house because we gotta go in and get ready for the airport. But on the way there, we're gonna take a couple pit stops to get ourselves some spawns. But let's see if we get ourselves a shiny. It'd be great if we can from these Eggos. We got another cat, no shine, but walking there and back to the basketball court and back, we were able to get ourselves our eggs hatched, but no shinies. Now, with this event, we also get the bug timed out research and the bug premium timed out research, which you usually have to catch 35 Pokemon for page 1 for the premium one, and then if you catch 150 Pokemon, you get all the encounters here. So we're gonna get on that, but also we gotta claim this because we gotta get that, elite TM. Alrighty, let's go through this. We got ourselves the premium time research, and the first encounter is a Nimble that isn't shiny. Now, I do believe at some point in this, we get the brand new Pokemon, so we're gonna see that soon, but the Cutie Fly isn't shine. And let me know in the comments, how did your premium time research go? This one is a Volbeat, but the Volbeat is probably followed by an Illumise. It is. 2 more encounters. This one's going to be a Scyther, and I'm not sure if it's maybe page 2 then. Oh no, it's now. Okay, well, there we go. It's right here. The brand new Pokemon, Sizzlipede and Pokemon Go. Let's make sure to give this a Silver Pineapple, but this is what we wanted the most because Sizzlipede is just a cute little guy, and I love Sense of Scorch, and I'm maybe gonna get a hundo. You never know. But let's just see what this one looks like. We got ourselves 3 rolls and a catch in a Great Ball, but the Pokedex entry for it, just a cute little guy. I love Sense of Scorch, and can't wait for a Gigantamax Sense of Scorch, but 50 candies to evolve, and This one's all right. Nothing too bad, but it is also in raids, but let's get to page 2. And by getting there, we have to claim this lure module and some Stardust and some XP, but we also have some collection challenges that we already completed. Now I have to catch a Caterpie. Apparently, I guess the one I threw at ran away, but let's see what we get here. I'm assuming from the Ninkata one, we get a Ninkata. Oh no, you get a Shedinja. Ooh, that would have been a really fun shiny. And it's very rare that we get Shedinja encounters, so that would have been really cool. But this one's going to be probably a Sizzlipede. Oh, perfect. We get another one. And this one, better than the last one, 438, 7 CP higher. And the last one was, what, at 12, 14, 13? So maybe this one's a little bit better, and we go ahead and maybe evolve this one later on in today's video. And I forgot to pineapple that. We don't talk about that part, but this one's got 50 to attack. We take those. Now, again, I have to catch that Caterpie and catch a bunch of Pokemon here and catch a bunch of bug Pokemon, but we'll get to that. And now we're at one of my favorite local cluster spots, and let's see how this goes. Maybe we get ourselves at least one shiny, but in good news is, in quick catching in between just the pit stop at the gas station, which I didn't record, and some other stuff, apparently I caught a hundo, which I'll show you in a little bit. But, so we did get ourselves a hundo in this video as well. And of course with yesterday's shinies, we've already had 5 shinies. We just need the 2 to keep that streak alive. But we got ourselves a Cutiefly that isn't shiny. Didn't get any shinies during the spotlight hour yesterday, but to be honest, I spent half of it playing cards with my family because, you know, we were down here in Miami where, you know, where most of my family is. So we had a big get together and just had a good time. But we got ourselves a Weedle that isn't shiny. But let's show off that hundo, because honestly I went through my hundos. I was like, I swear I went up one, and it did, and we got ourselves this hundo Dwebble today, which is super fun. Apparently it was caught down in Miami, so maybe it was actually, oh my gosh, maybe it was a house spawn earlier and I didn't realize, because honestly that I didn't take any of my pit stops in Miami. And now I set you guys down on the steering wheel. We got ourselves a nice, awesome cluster here. And this is just a big cluster full of bugs right now. And we're going to try to catch as many as we can. Because you can see in that bottom corner, we're nearing that 150 bug catches for the timed research, the free timed research. And we'll see what you exactly get from that. And let me know in the comments down below, how did your day 1 of this event go? Because apparently Venipede, Wurmple are boosted. Ninkata's already a 1 in 64 Pokemon. And again, those boosted mons, I'm assuming, are going to be 1 in 128. Just like that Clauncher in the last event, we probably had those same odds, which would just make sense. It would add up. But we still need those 2 shinies for today, so hopefully we can pick up one before heading to the airport. And maybe while we're in the airport, we'll be able to get a couple raids in. I think that's what my plan is while I'm finishing I just got to put 1 shirt into my suitcase and I'm done with packing. That's literally all it. But we got ourselves a Wurmple that isn't shiny, no purple. But again, let me know in those comments down below if you guys are ready for some travel vlogs. We got some fun adventures coming up in Chile. I'm excited to share them with you guys and see how they go. Honestly, it's gonna be a good time, and I cannot wait for Mudbray. I can't wait for just everything coming up. So it's gonna be an absolute blast. We got a Weedle that isn't shiny, and then we got a Garabadin. No shiny. And here we go, going through a couple clusters. We got ourselves first shiny of the day, shiny Cutiefly. Now, I did mention how I missed this one on Spotlight Hour yesterday. Although I had a few, it still would have been nice to pick up another. And don't run away, I will fight you right now. But this one is a great shiny. I love the pink Cutiefly. It just goes so well. And let's see if it's got anything good on IVs, because Rabombe is quite cute as well. But let's just go and see. IVs are going to be absolutely garbaggio, but that's okay. We got ourselves a couple other spawns here that we might as well check with you guys. See if one of them wants to shine as well. You know, maybe the Cutiefly brought a shiny friend, but that's 1 shiny down. The solo shiny streak is alive, but the double shiny streak still needs us to get 1 more. But like I said, as for the year, I want to keep at least 1 shiny per day. And if I can get 2 shinies today, that'd be absolutely ideal. But we got a Weedle that isn't shiny, a Joltik, no shine. And we did catch our 150 Pokemon, so I'm still just catching really just for the fun of it, you know, because I don't know, I like spam catching, but okay, I messed up there. But yeah, see you guys next. And now we're at the iconic mural cluster. And why it's iconic is because we've honestly grown up at this mural cluster throughout the channel. Through channel history, those that are longtime viewers will know exactly this spot. And it's honestly just a spot that's like, you know, a history mark on the channel. And it'd be nice if we could save our double shiny streak here. Thought I would come check the spawns, and we got a Heatran raid as well. We're gonna hop back in the car, do that, head back, and then officially get ready for our flight officially. And honestly, heading to the airport soon. A little bit worried about the second shiny because my flight takes off at 8, and when it takes off, we're not gonna be landing until it's already Thursday. So we need to definitely get a shiny today before the airport, just to be safe. If not, we're gonna have to save it in the airport, which is just slightly terrifying. I know there is, of course, raid hour, but we might be just getting to our gate and stuff when a raid hour is going on. So it might be a little bit difficult to do and might be going through security and all that kind of stuff. So just for safeties, hopefully either this Heatran shines or something else here shines, or something from our researchers, from our research will shine. We'll claim those in a little bit as well. But first, we got a Wurmple that is in purple, and the second one is going to be a Combi. Now, the Combi, I believe, came from a catch 20 task, and then catch 15 was the Wurmple, just so you know. Alrighty, let's finish up the research and claim. Let's claim all this research, but first, let's go ahead and get this Heatran done. Let's see if this ends up being a shiny Heatran, because obviously that'd be amazing. So come out on a Purplias. No, but let's get right into that research. We're going to start off with the premium research because since we already completed page 1, I want to see what's on page 2. We got 2 raid passes at the end, but let's go through. Come on, first one is a Nimble. I wonder if it's the same things in the same order. Second is a Cutie Fly. It was a stubborn Cutie Fly. It took 3 balls, but this one is a Volbeat that isn't shine. But alrighty, let's see the Illumise that isn't shiny. Then we got 3 more encounters. First one is a Cleavor. Ooh, that's quite cool. And honestly, we'll catch this guy with you. He is really up in my face, though. I mean, that's pretty interesting. I don't remember encountering him from research. I remember raids, he wasn't this close, but very much in your face from research. But we catch it on the first ball with the Golden Raz and an Ultra Ball. Not much that won't do, but IVs are actually kind of decent, not too bad. But we got 2 more encounters. First one, it's a Sizzlipede 432. Forgot to give it a pineapple, but other one, ooh, Heracross. Well, for those that don't have a Heracross as a regional, this is a big W encounter. And this is a 2 out of 2 right here, done, premium research done. But before we get into the non-premium research, let's just claim the final thing that I never claimed before, the collection challenge. And we get another Sizzlipede 431. Let's give this one a pineapple though. And alrighty, after catching 150 bug Pokemon, we get a bunch of encounters here. First one is a Nimble that is a shiny 247, but we got ourselves a second encounter, which is a Cutie Fly, no shine. We'll go through all these, just quick catching them. And number 3 is a Volbeat, so it seems similar to that premium research, so maybe we get ourselves a Illumise. Makes sense. I like that we both get both regionals. For those that don't normally have it, would be great obviously if we picked up one of the shinies, but we get a Sizzlipede here for 427. Should have given that a pineapple, but happy to get one of those for free. And then you get a Cleavor. Okay, that's awesome. And then I wonder if the last encounter is the Heracross, kind of like the premium research. Let's see if it's another Heracross. Ooh, Shedinja, would have loved it that shine, unfortunately not, but very much happy with this research. Let me know if you guys got anything cool. And a quick IV run through, let's just see, we got oh my god, we got Floor. Okay, well, let's go through the rest. No, nothing good, okay, cry. Now we're officially through security. We got ourselves a Heatran raid here, and it's currently Heatran raid hour, so let's see if this one goes shiny. This one is a remote one, but let's see, shiny. No, but a 2121 isn't too bad. And this one's an in-person raid. It's going to reset in about a little bit because it actually had a pincer at the top of the hour. But let's see a shiny. No, 2076. No bueno, but I can show you guys right now we're running the Crossing Powers, so we're just trying to get ourselves a shiny to see if we can get one before the flight obviously boards. Got a little bit to go, so fingers crossed. And another remote Heatran from the boy Josh, and this one's a 2135, which is 10 off the hundo. So if it's gonna be shiny, it would be another potentially shiny 96. If you didn't know, I already have 2 shiny 96 Heatrans, which is funny. So would have been cool to get a third, but we take it. We go ahead and get, catch this Heatran slowly. It's dropping 1 rare candy XL because it's a raid hour one. Even if you remote, if you didn't know, if you remote somebody else's raid while they're in raid hour, you do get the rare candy XL seasonal bonus, which is really cool. I think that's monthly bonus, something like that, one of the 2. Now, my little bit of worries for Heatran today was I did get, obviously, as you guys saw, 3 straight shinies yesterday. So I doubt we'll see one today, but I'll keep trying. We got ourselves 1 more in-person raid that's going to reset over there, and hopefully it's shiny. And now on the way to the gate, we hatched 9 more of these 7-kilometer eggs, and let's see if we get anything special from them. We got a cat in number 1, we got a Dancing Darmok in number 2, so let's see the shiny Dancing Darmok. I'd take another one of those, still looking for maybe even a Shundo one of those one day. That'd be really cool, just because he's a little fun lad on the channel, one of our, little icon funny jokes I always pop when, he pops out of eggs, because he's literally dancing to happen back and forth. There's a lot of cats in this batch though, so the cat's out the bag, I guess. But we got ourselves a Suing Quillfish, not shiny, a Grimer that isn't shiny, and that is everything. 443, I believe 453 is the hundo on the Alola Meowth. And yeah, so I think it's like 10 plus on that. But still got our no crossbow powers running. Hopefully I extended a little bit. Hopefully we'll pick up a shiny off that. If not, I'm gonna sit down and have my lures running anyways. Hopefully those pay off, because we're getting close. And now we've officially arrived in Santiago, and we got ourselves an amazing cluster here in the airport to stop. Now, we already got through customs and everything, so we're officially into the country, and we're gonna see what we can get while we're here. Get ourselves some cool little memories, plus obviously Mudbray is gonna be the big goal in a couple of days. But we got a couple of days of adventure before then, but I need to go sit down and edit this video for you guys. So first things first, we're just gonna go ahead and shiny check this entire cluster, and then go ahead and evolve our Scent Scorch at Pokemon Go, and then we'll get towards the end of the video. But first thing as well I want to say is the double shiny streak was officially saved. Now, you guys saw it in the B-roll clips, but I did manage to get a shiny Alolan Rattata while sitting inside the plane, which was just absolutely amazing. The most clutch that you can get, which I was just so happy to pick it up, because I was like, man, it looks like the double shiny streak is going to be gone, and that's just kind of pain. But, you know, we survive on a little bit. The only other time where it's going to be a little bit more worrisome is, I believe, my Japan leaving flight leaves at 7 o'clock in the morning, so we're gonna need either a research shiny or some morning shinies. That's gonna be an interesting day. But we got ourselves a Wurmple that is in purple. That's fine. We got ourselves this guy, the Dupida, which isn't stupid, I guess. We got ourselves another one though that isn't shiny. And I'm not sure if I checked everything or not, but if I missed anything, I'll let you guys know. But just happy to officially be in Santiago, and like you can see right here, literally caught in the airport in Miami, which was just perfect. But let's go ahead and look at our Sizzlepedes real quick, because honestly I don't think we got anything too crazy on them. One second. And after a long airport announcement, we officially have time now to go ahead and evolve our Scent Scorch in Pokemon Go. We caught just enough for it. We're gonna drop some lures now though and see if we get anything special, but happy to go ahead and get this brand new Pokemon in the game. And eventually, like I said earlier, this does get a Gigantamax form, so that might be when we see this shiny. But honestly, just a fan of the Pokemon. I think it just looks really cool. It's an interesting design, and it's also very cool typing, you know, so that's always fun too. But Scent Scorch officially in Pokemon Go, right next to the Toxel and Toxtricity, great. But the Bug Fire type is just a fun, cool typing that you don't get too often, and it just looks really cool, especially in game. I like that it keeps its flames. It's like the opposite effect of Typhlosion, where when it loses its flames, it kind of loses some of its pizzazz. It keeps it all, which is nice. But that is where we're going to wrap up today's video. In total, with yesterday's shinies, we got 7 shinies in today's video. We got 3 Heatrans, a Trubbish, aka Garbaggio, we got a Cutiefly, we got ourselves the Savior Rattata, and we got ourselves a Mint Monkey. Hopefully you guys, though, enjoyed today's vlog. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are excited for some of the Chile adventures, and I can't wait to take you guys alongside with them. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, peace.